Yo guys, what's up and welcome back to some Clash Royale. It's Theo today guys, bringing to you at last the first Clash Royale video on my channel. So I know I've been saying for ages that I was going to bring it to the channel, but I never really ended up doing it. But here we are guys, the very first video. And in this video guys, I participated in a Clash Royale tournament hosted by a member in DocStorm's clan. So yeah, this was an awesome tournament. I believe I took second place and I won every game but two of them. I wish I could show you one of the losses I took, but unfortunately I lost the replay, but it was an epic comeback on the other guy's part. Just absolutely insane. But with that being said guys, I did make a few comebacks of my own, actually quite a lot for that matter. Yeah, there was a lot of close games. But yeah, without further ado guys, let's get right into the commentary. I'm just going to be running through some of the matches that I played, some of the best ones, and yeah, so let's get right into the first one here. So we're going to be going up against Enemy of Arsenic right here. He's going to be playing the Trifecta deck. Now guys, this is without a doubt one of the most powerful decks currently in the game, especially for tournament play. It is extremely balanced, extremely strong, but at this point guys, I am starting to get the hang of it. I've played many games against it. I have lost many for that matter too, but at this point guys, I kind of know what to do, and what I like to do guys is split apart the troops, especially in this little push here. His mistake guys is putting in the skeletons last when he doesn't have the zap ready. So yeah, because of that guys, I was able to eliminate that hog as well as the musketeer behind them, and I like to drop the skeletons there because they are so cheap. I could have dropped the not the skeletons. I could have dropped my goblins, of course, but that would have been a waste of elixir, and I'm not going to be wasting elixir. But right here, guys, this is going to be my one big mistake. I am going to drop my princess. I was planning to take out that collector at the same time. That is something you can do if the elixir collector had been placed one tile further to the left, but this is where my big mistake comes in. And here guys, we're gonna see the real power of the trifecta push. So yeah, the hog, the musketeer, and the valkyrie are all gonna come in at once, and right here guys, we're gonna see a bunch of damage go in. The damage is absolutely massive if you can get this push off, and obviously guys, I didn't have my inferno ready, and this tower just got absolutely demolished by this trifecta push. So yeah, this is where the real power of the trifecta comes in. So yeah, at this point guys, things are not looking good guys. Really, there's nothing I can do at this point. And as you guys can see here, though, guys, I'm going to start pushing back pretty hard. Once I've taken down this tower, guys, this is where my deck really shines. But like you guys saw there, that is a very effective defense against the Royal Giant. But here's where he makes his other mistake. This was a big mistake for him. Dropping down that cannon, thus essentially lets me drop my hog without fear, guys. It's not going to be drawn by the cannon because it's too far away. I think he was trying to use that cannon to distract against my Inferno Tower, but it didn't quite work out as he had planned because my hog can go in now and deliver massive damage. And like I said, guys, once that first tower is down, that's where my deck really shines. It's pretty much impossible to beat me at that point, especially because I'm running the Royal Giant. I can literally just drop him into the center there and start sniping away at that left tower. And in truth, guys, I really do think the Royal Giant is kind of overpowered. There is little doubt about that, in my opinion, at least. But I am a level 8, guys, and it is very hard to be pushing at this level and going up against level 9. So yeah, I'm going to be using it. I don't really have any qualms about using it, honestly, especially because the trifecta is so powerful in itself. And this deck, I have lost to it so many times. I'm just so sick of it. And yeah, all in all, guys, I'm gonna start sniping at this tower here, and my hog's gonna go in and pretty much deliver the finishing blows there. As you guys can see, that tower is very low on health, and just one more Royal Giant push is gonna take it down probably. As you guys can see at this point, guys, he knows it's over. He's gonna drop that cannon. He's gonna make use of his zap spell there. Very nice redirection onto the cannon, but it's not gonna go down quite as he had planned because my Royal Giant is still alive, and it's gonna take one more hit off. Moving into the next replay, guys, we're going to be going up against Jay the Great here, guys. So yeah, I'm going to drop my Royal Giant with the skeletons here. And as you guys can see, I'm going to make great use of the skeletons there. He's going to drop an Inferno Tower. I've played this guy before, so I know how his deck is running. And he has a legendary, guys. This Lumberjack is going to do massive damage with those archers. That is one of his favorite combos, and I know he loves to use it. And it is a great combo overall, especially paired with the Royal Giant, which you guys are going to see later on. The main reason why I want to feature this match, guys, is that this was a point in the tournament when DocStorm was basically pushing like crazy. I think he took first place right after beating me, and at this point, Jay and I were at number 2 and 3 respectively. So yeah, we were just going to duke it out for trying to take first place, and yeah, this was our game, guys. I did end up winning it. As you guys can see here, the Lumberjack is going to do massive damage, especially with that rage spell that it drops for the Royal Giant. So yeah, I'm going to take some damage there, but I'm going to immediately push back with the Hog. I'm going to do some massive damage of myself right there, and I'm going to try and lure the Valkyrie over a little bit, but none of my troops really counter it. So yeah, I'm going to place them in the middle, lure the Valken, and yeah, basically here I'm going to drop my Royal Giant. And the nice thing about the new update is that the zap actually resets the Inferno Tower. So yeah, the damage is no longer going to build up over time if you zap. Yeah, that was something that was not previously in the game, and that made it very, very difficult, especially if you were playing a Hog or a Royal Giant. And I guess in some respects, for some players, that was a good thing. But yeah, nowadays, guys, it's a bit harder to get away with that, especially with the zap. Moving into the next gameplay, guys, we're going to be going up against Rice, guys. He's also going to be playing the trifecta deck, which is, like I said, one of the best decks currently in the game, one of the most balanced without a doubt, and it is just wrecking at the tournament standard levels. But here we are, guys. I'm going to start off aggressive. I'm going to be going in with that Royal Giant. He's got that cannon down. I know he's playing trifecta at this point. I also have played him before, so I know I have a general understanding of what he's playing in his deck. I believe I lost him as well, so I'm also kind of on the edge here. I'm very wary of what he's playing, and at this point, guys, I'm going to drop down my minion horde to distract in the back, but he's going to make great use of that zap there, which would have ended that Valkyrie as well. I'm going to zap as well. My main reason for this, guys, is that I want to minimize the damage on my tower. Obviously, that's a given, guys, but mainly at this point in the game, at the beginning of the game, you never want to take too much damage. It's just a bad sign, honestly, and psychologically speaking, it's not good because your opponent thinks that they are an added advantage, and I guess in some respects you could work that to your advantage, but a lot of times, just generally speaking, you don't want to take a lot of damage at the beginning of the game because it makes them think that you are weak. They're going to play aggressively, and you're going to be forced to defend. That's just my point of view, at least, but I think there is some truth to that. Anyways, guys, here I know he's going to be moving in with that Hog. Unfortunately, it's not going to go as well as he probably would have wanted because of that Musketeer. Once the Musketeer really does a lot of work in the back, she snipes away at the towers, and she also does a lot of damage on that Inferno Tower had she been there. So yeah, because of that, that push is not going to go down quite as he had planned. But right here, guys, I know he's going in for another push. So first thing I'm going to do is cycle to my Inferno Tower. And I want to take out that Musketeer in the back. Taking out the Musketeer in the back is always key. As you guys can see there, my Royal Giant is going to distract that Valkyrie so she can't go and take out those goblins that are taking out the Musketeer. It's my turn to push back now, guys. I'm going to be pushing with my Royal Giant. Something that I have noticed is that when they are playing the trifecta deck is that their only defense really is going to be the cannon. So yeah, I'm going to work that to my advantage later on, but right here, guys, we're going to null out another push. In my opinion, that Hog as well as that Zap was somewhat of a waste, especially because his Musketeer and his Valkyrie were already so low on health. But at this point, guys, like I said, it gets very, very predictable when they're playing trifecta deck, and especially as their only defense is the cannon. So yeah, I'm going to drop minions immediately over that, as you guys will see there. Like I said, guys, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, okay, I'm going to drop my Royal Giant here again. It's a shame, unfortunately, that I didn't bring my Hog. I subbed them out for Fire Spirits because I just played someone who was running Barbs and minions in their decks. So yeah, here we are, guys, moving into the next replay. This is the guy I was talking about. This is the reason why I actually ran Fire Spirits in place of the Hog initially. This is also one of my comeback games. I did not have a great start in this game at all. He absolutely wrecked my tower, I think. Right here, guys, this is one of those key moments. I'm going to drop my Inferno Tower, and this is where the Zap worked against me. Yeah, it really worked against me here because that Royal Giant is just going to go ham on my Inferno Tower as well as my tower now. And this was also a misplay on my part, I believe. What happens here? Right, I'm going to drop my Royal Giant down, but the problem here is I'm going to drop my Fire Spirits, but my Royal Giant is kind of in the way, so the Fire Spirits aren't going to do as much damage as I would have hoped, or as much as they would have normally. So yeah, his Hog's going to go in. He knows I'm low on Elixir, and he's got those arrows down, and I'm going to drop Skeletons at the same time. So yeah, major misplay here. I took a lot of damage as a result of this. Yeah, not a good start at all. I'm going to try and push back, but as you guys can see, just looking down below, he already has way more Elixir than me, even after all those pushes he made, especially with that Hog. So yeah, I'm low on Elixir. This tower is not looking good at all, in the slightest even. Yeah, I'm at a serious disadvantage here. I know that. I'm just going to keep my cool, though. I'm going to keep playing normally. Like I said, guys, once I take down that first tower, my deck, that's where my deck really shines. Once that first tower goes down, I am at a huge advantage. So yeah, I'm just going to try and keep my cool here. He's obviously going to take out the tower here. I know he's going to take it out. I'm going to drop the Inferno Tower to minimize the damage to my King Tower there. I know that he can take it down probably if I had not dropped that Inferno Tower. Well, he wouldn't have taken it down, but he would have done significant damage, and he might have even gone for that 3 crown as opposed to going for the 2 crown there. So yeah, at this point, guys, like I said, I'm at a serious disadvantage. I know he's gonna drop those barbs, though. I'm gonna drop my what are they called? My fire spirits, and right here, guys, I'm gonna drop my princess down, and I'm gonna protect that princess. That was a major mistake on his part, dropping those Spear Golems there, because that's a waste of 2 elixir. My princess is going to live, and she's going to keep moving here. Another thing you don't want to do generally is sit at 10 elixir, like he's sitting here right now. So yeah, this is going to be kind of a misplay on his part, I guess you could say. I'm going to zap here, and especially because I have my minions in, my Royal Giant's going to be able to take down that first tower. So yeah, his deck is strong too, in some respects, in that he has the Royal Giant, and he can drop in the middle once that first tower is down. But the difference is, guys, is that I have that Inferno Tower. So yeah, I'm gonna have the advantage once we get into once those first towers go down. So yeah, that Hog is gonna be distracted here. I'm gonna drop that those minions. He's gonna use the arrows to take out my princess, but he didn't quite get the whatchamacallit, the minions. So yeah, those minions are going to do work on that cannon right there. So yeah, right here, guys, I am taking back the initiative. I am making a big comeback here. I know he's about to drop Royal Giant. So yeah, I've got my Inferno Tower ready. I already have it in hand, guys. I know what he's going to drop. So yeah, I'm going to drop it immediately the moment he plays it down. And it's going to absolutely roast that Royal Giant, especially because he doesn't have his zap in his rotation yet. And this is where the game pretty much ends, guys. This is actually a very clutch moment in some respects. If you guys watch here, the tower's slowly going down. And he's going to zap here. Wait, no, he isn't going to zap. He's going to use the Musketeer. And here we go, guys. Clutch City right there. That last Princess's arrows is going to take out the Crown Tower. So moving into the final and last replay, guys, we're going to be going up against DocStorm himself. So I know he's running a double legendary deck with the Miner. So yeah, I'm going to start off here with a Royal Giant, no, sorry, a Hog Push. So yeah, he's got the Princess down. That's a very good play by him. He's got the advantage of the he's got the initiative now, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So he's gonna send in that miner to distract, and I'm going to use my skeletons to try and distract that mini P.E.K.K.A. I'm also going to use my zap to try and slow it down. It's absolutely crucial that you never let that mini P.E.K.K.A. get to your tower. If you let it get to your tower is going to take massive damage, especially as the mini P.E.K.K.A. deals, I believe, like 400 to 500 damage per hit. And for just for that little elixir cost, that is absolutely insane. So yeah, you never want to let it get to your tower. And right here, guys, I'm going to drop my skeletons behind the Royal Giant because I know he's got that mini P.E.K.K.A. But he's going to make the smart play here, guys. He's going to use a zap and take out those skeletons. At the same time, he's going to zap my Royal Giant, slowing it down, making very good use of that mini P.E.K.K.A. there, using the damage there. So yeah, I'm going to lose a little bit of tower health there. That was a very good play by him. And at this point, guys, I'm going to go in for another Hog Push. He's going to drop his miner there instead of the as well as the goblins. Personally, I don't think that was a great play, especially as it was very easy to zap them. But at this point, guys, I'm forced to use my Inferno Tower to defend, which is not a good play. And right here, guys, he's going to zap my goblins. This is a very good play on his play on his part, in my opinion, especially as it keeps the pressure up and it keeps forcing me to defend consistently. And right here, guys, I'm going to use my minions and go in for another Hog Push. That's going to get shut down pretty quickly, however. So yeah, at this point, guys, this is where the miner deck really shines, and this is where you have to be the most careful when you're defending against it. So yeah, when I defend against the miner deck, guys, I like to take everything one at a time, basically. As you guys can see, I'm dropping one thing for everything he's dropping. Like, I'm dropping my minions for the whatchamacallit, the miner. I'm dropping my princess for the his minions, and unfortunately, guys, his miner's gonna get through. I'm gonna be forced to drop skeletons to avoid any further tower damage. And once again, guys, he's going in with the zap and the P.E.K.K.A. combo. That's a very good combo for dealing with a Royal Giant, especially if you're running one of these miner decks. And right here, guys, the tide of the battle is kind of turning. We are still pretty even, but I'm going to be forced to drop my Inferno Tower again. That was not a good play. And at this point, guys, he's taking the initiative. He's got that miner in, and it is just doing massive work on my tower, which is already very low in itself. So yeah, at this point, guys, it's pretty much game over. He's got that poison spell. I'd initially forgotten about it, and at this point, it's going to end the game for me. So yeah, it was a very good game with DocStorm. He played very, very well. I must admit, it was an awesome game. His plays are absolutely insane, and I just absolutely got wrecked. So yeah, GG to him. And that's going to conclude my very first Clash Royale gameplay on the channel. So yeah, if you guys watched this far, big thanks to you guys. And yeah, that's going to be pretty much wrapping it up for this video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and to subscribe for future content if you haven't already. And with that being said, guys, this is Theo signing off. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.